Usually want your frame completely assembled before you put on polycarbonate, but in this case the vents were delayed during that build. Instead of using standard trussing, use cables. Now these are 1/4" cables. Typically I use 3/16, but this individual wanted the beefier ones. It looks good, it's strong. These are typical trussing members you'd make out of tube, about 5 times more expensive. You're always going to want to fill your sides. Why throw away polycarbonate where sun can't go through? One way to do that is to use grow beds. This individual chose not to, but grow beds can be made out of concrete or other materials. They look good. The weed mat on the exterior of those grow beds, usually want to have weed mat and something that doesn't grow weeds. Soil prep is so important. You will literally double your produce if you have proper soil prep, so don't neglect that. One important piece that this individual missed is not sealing the end walls. The end walls should be sealed before you have any kind of dust producing activities. This dust in these polycarbonate channels, it's going to last a long time there before gravity takes it up. One solution is use expanding foam, or you could use sealing tape on the end walls. Now believe it or not, polyurethane foam does not look bad. You can actually do it. I personally don't, but a lot of people do it. The other thing to use are trim, J-channel aluminum trim on your edges. This person didn't use it, but here's an example of what that looks like. It seals the edges and gives it a nice custom look. You're not going to have any problems in the long run. It's not going to chafe. It looks really good, and it's cheap. It was $100, but it takes about 10 hours to install. That's the issue. The other thing to keep in mind, the reason you're having a greenhouse is not just to grow. What you have is basically 1,100 square feet in this case of fun stuff you can do in the wintertime. So spice it up a little bit. Plant on some areas with a swimming pool or bathtub or whatever. The other thing to consider is take the time, take the money, put in a hydrant so you can easily water without running a hose to your greenhouse. It makes all the difference in terms of effective watering in the long term. You'll also have a lot of scrap metal after the job. Use it to build some shelves or whatever you happen to need. This overall greenhouse, it was supported by an NRCS grant. That's a government grant. $8,000 is what this person received on this. The total cost on this was actually under $8,000. A lot of people make the mistake of getting NRCS grants and using polyethylene film. That stuff blows away in like 2 years. Use something firm like polycarbonate. This is going to last this individual basically his whole life. It will yellow over time without a doubt, but the reality is by using rigid material like this, which is covered by NRCS grants, it's polycarbonate, it's right in the contract. So long term, he's going to have a much better product doing it this way. Typically, the $8,000 applies to 1,000 square feet or more. You're not going to get more than $8,000. But there's a quality of life that comes from having a greenhouse you're just not going to get inside of your home. To be able to come out in the wintertime, sit in a lounge chair, talk to your kids, enjoy your produce right from your backyard in areas that are otherwise extremely cold. This is a neat opportunity. And just to explain NRCS grants, go to your local NRCS office. Most municipalities, or I should say states, not in urban environments, they will allow you to build these. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.